Let us continue playing The Darkest Dungeon when we last left off. Unfortunately, we still can't actually get to any of the bosses as of yet. We are close on the Warrens, we are close on the Ruins. What I was debating last time, I thought about it and thought, actually, until I need to do this, I should probably avoid it. And currently I have enough level 3s so I can still do some grinding with them. Medium Adventure probably won't put Oldie Bones up to level 5 just yet, and these are my lowest level people I'm sending into this. So hopefully this should be fine. It means we'll move ourselves a bit further in the Ruins. Certainly if I am going to do one of these sorts of missions, I want it to be a short one. I don't want to go straight into a long one if I can avoid it. Mind you, they all seem to be medium, so maybe there aren't any. That would be a bit worrying actually, but still. So this is the party we're going to send now for Medium Adventure. Let us actually equip them with trinkets before I forget. So, Oldie Bones. We're going into the Ruins, which means you don't have a great amount of bonuses going on for yourselves. We do, however, have this, because you have the good old Rampart ability, and because that's giving you a slight damage reduction, we'll give you the Crescendo box. There you go, 817 and speed boost. You are going to get the head, because actually we've been doing quite well with the Abomination of Doom, so this seems like the best way to handle things. Next up, on to you. Now, I need to know what abilities you have. You have the thrown daggers, you have the poison darts, you have flashing daggers, and you have the pick to the face. Only thing you can't use offhand is the poison darts. So maybe I should spend a little money before I do this, actually. I have a few trinkets I should probably get rid of at this stage. I think the Scouting Stone is served its purpose, so get rid of that. I don't think we're ever going to see us using the Gambler's Charm. The accuracy boost might actually be on a Plague Doctor, actually, so I might hold that one off. We haven't used a Jester in some time. Do we even have a Jester still? Yeah, we have Crockery. Alright, well, we'll ignore that for now. I think the Vestal has kind of been undone by our abilities, so we're going to get rid of the Tome of Holy Healing. And that should give me more than enough cash to go and just sort some things out. I also spent a couple of people into the Sanatorium, Lost Navigator, to remove the quirk that gives him stress damage or bonus stress damage from the light to high, and I'm locking in one of Shadowhawk's damage upgrades just because, while possible, we wanted to do more damage. So, on the guild side of things, Furion. Pick to face, flashing daggers, and thrown daggers, certainly. It's now whether I want to upgrade something here. Shadow Fade's fine, Lunge is fine, but I think we are going to make use, I don't know. I mean, we have Birchdraw, who's sort of the lunging person, but actually I'm quite happy to have you as sort of the self-supporter. So there you go, increase your dodge, increase your speed, and cures you from blight and bleed damage. I will, though, still spend the money to boost this because it's a useful enough skill to have, even if we're not using it currently. So, where were we? Oh yes, so, trinkets for you. So, all of that, so plus dodge, plus accuracy on range skills, and plus 10% stress damage. And in order to further boost this, we are going to give you... Actually, that's not a bad pick, actually. Because we're not using him for his bleed effect. I don't think any of his stuff does. Oh, it does have a debuff skill on it, though. Nah, bleed resist. Is there anything better I can put on him, actually? I mean, this would be my actual pick here, just to undo the bonus stress damage. Okay, we'll stick with that. Meanwhile, you have the Arbalist's best friend, and we'll give you the Sun Cloak, I believe, which will undo the dodge bonus. Yep, that's all good. Okay. So with that all being done, let's go into the Ruins and find a poisoned herb. Plus also some portraits. Why are we getting portraits in the Ruins? We should be getting... Oh, they're no longer locked to an area. Okay then. Also, why have I now got to rebuild the party again? Oldie Bones, Furion, Octanus, and Yuki. Yeah, provision up. Okay, so this is another purify the altar things, so we will go that and that. We shall go for a couple of keys. A couple of those, couple of those. Stack and a half of torches. Stack and a half of food. Which I will do that, just to be on the safe side, and you can have that as well. Alright. Embarkation. So yeah, they're no longer locked to regions. Interesting, certainly, but yeah. This update. I mean, I think this has been updated about twice since I've been started this Let's Play now. I'm just going to have to roll with the punches on this, though. I did plan to get a lot of this recorded before I went out to America, of course. We kind of did that, but I did have sort of a week off while I recorded other projects. But last few, this should just tide me over during the week I'm actually back, just so I don't have to go straight into recording new things once I am. We have, however, hit the target, so all is good.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
This is a really annoying map for sort of scouting. But if I go like that and hope we get some scouting bonuses somewhere, we should be okay. Okay. Oxanis, study. We found... Oh! Thank you very much. It's going to unlock everything? Yes, it's going to unlock everything. So, battle room with treasure, quest location. I'm just trying to find out where the third one was. It's going to be here, isn't it? Yeah. So, okay, we have 3 quest locations, so we're going to have to go through all 3 of those. I guess then what we'll do is we'll go to this quest location, back up to the treasure room, back down towards this one, then fight our way back. So, a bit of a long trek, but we'll do it that way around. Dodge the trap. Good going. Was that one I knew? Well, hold on. Yeah, it did reveal traps. I just walked into that one. I didn't have to. Whoops. Right, we already know there's nothing here, so that's fine. We'll move on. We also know it didn't say there were any battles on that quest location either, so I'm quite happy to run the clock out a little bit on terms of light. And see if we can't hit any curiosities with extra bonus stuff going on. Not quite attempts in the dark, but... more sort of a curious, let's see how much more loot I can get. Now this, I think, will remove a negative. Critical on melee skills. If it gives a positive, it doesn't matter which way around on this, but I'm fairly certain this will give a... Oh, it's just stress relief. I thought for some reason it would actually give me some better stuff than that. Oh, I've really got to relearn this. It's not as if I've not played this game. We're now some 54, 55 videos in. I know the game now. Right. Here's the query. Do I want to try this at the night? With the treasure there. I'm going to be brave. We have a Bone Commander, Bone Noble, and a Bone Marksman. And here comes the temptation. Okay. Stun on the Bone Commander to start with. Next up, Throne Dagger, Noble. Stun you before you have a round. And if possible, shoot to kill.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. He does have a high protection score, but I don't have a way around that. And actually, somebody else would have marked targets, so go for it. Mark him. Yeah, this does extra damage versus marked targets as well. I would like to flash, but I think we'll stick with that. Batos. Next up, we'll go for another stun. Oh, that worked. Worked rather too well, actually. Manacles, 10. Stacking stun has no effect other than to give him a double boost. Okay. Another throwing dagger. Might as well finish you off, actually.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
The onslaught is continuing. 6. Ground pound.
How quickly the tide turns.
Resisted stun there. And resisted stun there. Good. Actually, didn't necessarily need to do it that way around, though, because other people will have healing. Another throwing dagger. 5. Go for the stun. Right. I'm quite happy to bolster up and see about doing some healing now. Why can't you move forward? Okay. Apparently, the Arbalest cannot move forward anymore. Unless I do that, which, you know, I'm going to do. Go for the stun. Because now he can heal himself. Or she can heal herself, in fairness. Rampart. There we go. It's fairly confident we can get him on another stun, so... No, I don't want to kill him. I think I can wait. Let's go for further buffs. No, I'm not going to be able to wait. No, we'll just manacles him to death. Bolus.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
And we'll move you back. I mean, there's minor healing going on, but we'd have been fine. Now, let's extinguish the torch.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery.
And
Boogeymen.
open that up.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Okay, Fortune Amulet replaces a key. It's an uncommon item, so it's worth more. We'll replace the portraits with that, though, because we need those for other things. And meanwhile, drink up.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
So,
We require only the strength to follow
since we want to do that next, that will give us more curiosity if we go this way. Is that necessarily a good thing? Probably. We'd avoid a battle doing it as well, so... Hunger strikes. But we're absolutely fine for food. Locked display cabinet. I just got rid of a key. Curses. That's why you don't get rid of keys. 2 stress. In we go.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
It's fine, we have plenty of supplies. Don't worry about it. Okay. 2 torches and in. And it's the same encounter again, really. So, let's start with a throwing dagger on the noble. 12. Go for the stun on the Bone Commander. That works out nicely for us. The Goblet is tempting. So we can use the boss to probably kill off...
Exposed to
Ow.
healing blow.
Okay, let's not have that happen again, please. Thank you. Bolus.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And stun War's Elf. Alright. So we can flash daggers, which wouldn't do an awful lot at this point, so... Throwing dagger to the back.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And now it's just a case of can we do enough to stun him again? No, he resisted that time. Let's have another go. 10 crit. In fairness, that was his best attack currently without transforming him, so... And let's get some healing going on.
Such a terrible
We are suffering a lot of damage here.
unanswered.
Okay, 2 stunned. Manacles. Okay. So we go for additional dodge, but I think we'll stick with a crush. And just get the hits in now. We're all faster than him, so... Can definitely make this work. Thrown dagger. 5. Another 5. Crush for 7, so Arbalist just has to do 3. But unfortunately he goes first. This time though, we're able to dodge. Sniper. Boom.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
And we do like our glory. Unfortunately, we have a treasure chest here, and I should have thought about this really, because... Yeah. That happens. Okay. So, I think what I should do is move into the next area and rest up. That gives me room battle, backtrack, and then to there. Hunger strikes again, but that's okay. We've got more than enough there. Books, we are going to ignore. We're going to run the darkness down. Where am I? No, we are. We'll rest up here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Ah, that's not so bad. Right, tactics to start with gives us the dodge boost. We're going to go for weapons practice as well, which gave a high critical chance increase to everybody. Next up, we can remove a disease. We have the quickening. I was hoping for something about ambush, but I could pill for a supply item and go quickening. Or I could just do this. There we go. So he's gained extra protection and he's gained extra damage. Rest up. Let's see what happens at night. Yep.
Closes in.
How bad is it going to be?
Lots of men.
Not so bad, actually. This could have been a much worse encounter. Right. Pick to face.
Decimated.
Just one piece at a time, sweet thing. Okay, bayonet jab. Okay. I think we're going for a back speed boost. Right, you still got an action to take, so we'll stun you for now. Now Arbalist is dropping back too. Okay, this is fightable from here. Pick to face. 6. And we'll go for the stun here, which worked. And since we have a sniper shot, we shall take a sniper shot.
Obliterated.
I'm liking the new commentary. It may only be simple words, but dear God, I don't know. I like hearing about decimation, obliteration, and everything else.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay. So with that having been done, we have a room battle. We have 1, 2, 3 battles that we definitely have to deal with. Heirlooms. Now have a couple of portraits. It does seem to have a bias towards the areas that we got 12 busts, which is still high level for them, but okay, flashing daggers then. Unless I want to try and take on, yeah, we've got to take on you. You do stress damage to us. Unfortunately, that's all it's going to be. Bile. Let's start stacking this on him. This guy's much better at stunning, so I'd rather stack the bile up. Tempting Goblet. And you need some healing, actually. Okay. Well, let's finish you off just because otherwise you're going to be a pain, and then we're going to concentrate on healing you. Okay, flashing daggers.
A singular strike.
No, we'll go for more bile. Let's stack the additional damage on him. Meanwhile, let's try for another stun. Double resistance. Right. So he's currently holding 6. Let's put some heals on.
Slowly, gently.
1 out, 6 damage, and crushing blow. I'm glad he's got the defense boost. That's all I'll say about that. Okay. Picture face. Manacles. Rampart them. There we go. And some healing, please. And since he's definitely dead next time, we can just concentrate on self-healing. Not that you had any damage, admittingly, but still. Stress healing is always good. Bolster. And a bigger bandage.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
And since we have a torch, we'll use that. Right. Going to use 2 food there. And we're going to have a look at the sarcophagus. You've contemplated mortality and have gained Phasmophobia. That means you're taking additional stress damage. Oh no, not quite. Alright, so we're here. Let's head to this quest location, I think. We have shovels, don't we? Yes, 2.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
But we're in, and it's all good. Right, 1 to there, and to here. Okay, Ghoul and Enchantress. Right. Flashing daggers. If we can do damage to both, we might as well. And Bile, because that should be lethal to you. No, you got 1 more hit point than that. Crush you then. Skull toss! Only 4 though. And now I think we're going to concentrate on some healing. At least with you. Fairly certain we can deal with this guy. We can just stun lock him for a little bit. So there we go. Ah, you can drink a potion for yourself. More medical. So you're nearly up. Let's go for a. We'll go with it. We'll just start. We'll just keep the stuns up. Right. More crazy tonics. Another stun, which actually did work. Gonna go for an additional bolster just to be on the safe side, but I think we're okay here to just keep attacking. Right. Throwing dagger.
Masterfully executed.
Oh, did that sting? Manacles number 3. Didn't stun this time, but... oh, he still goes before us. But it's all dodged. It's all good. The stress still happened, though. Crush.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I think that'll have to do. We are going to get some more stuff shortly, so it's all good. And actually, we should have got rid of a... yeah, I thought about it now, but we should get rid of the shovels, because we know there's no more obstacles in the way.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Yes, we opened a sack.
The match is struck. A blazing...
again, I'm trying to use my torches up as... oh, I didn't realise there was a battle here as well, actually. Tempting goblet. Well, the light's still high, so you're getting all your dodge bonuses and things. Let's have some flashing daggers.
Precision and power.
Next up, we'll stun you before you have a turn. Or just kill you outright so you never get a turn. That works too. Run for the old gods. And you are bleeding. Right. Snipe you. Stun you. Now, my thinking here... well, okay, flashing daggers would be able to do both, obviously, but... I think flashing daggers is lethal to you. And unfortunately, you're not going first. So in comes some stress damage. Daggers, 6 each. I probably could have killed either of them in fairness, but one down. So much blood. Here comes a mile. There we go. So he's finished. Axe blade is dodged. And here's a shot. They both out? They're not quite out at this stage. So flashing daggers. Okay, now we're going to make some decisions.
Push on to the task's end.
We've got 2 steps of backtracking. It's possible I can make it on the low light to that pace, so... well, I'm playing this risky. Deeds. Torches are lit as far as they'll go. Actually, no, we can still do this. Probably shouldn't have eaten the food, considering what I've just done there, but doesn't matter. Keep the bandages rather than shovel. And now we have a new inventory slot. Excellent. Right, time for some backtracking. So stop bleeding everywhere. Okay, backtrack 1. Backtrack 2. Managed to avoid 4 encounters doing this, and we've still managed to get the vast majority of the curiosities sorted. Now,
the requirements of survival cannot be met on an empty stomach.
they can. I assure you they can. Alright, what are you finding this time? You found a second map of this place. Good.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay. So, final battle, potentially. Let's get this done. Flashing daggers. Double crit. Do I want to stun or do I want to... yeah, we stun at this point. I probably could have finished one of them off, actually, but still. Stun and done. And stun and done. But there's a bump in the night to go first. Okay, pick to face. 7. Well, they might actually get you to death's door at this point. Crush you. Nope. Shoot you then. I was waiting for your turn actually, but there we go. And 1 thrown dagger.
A powerful blow.
Furion, just amazing. And they get some food and some stuff.
These horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, not really much point in carrying any of this, is there? Nope, we're fine with that. Right, down to the last one. And if it's a lootable item like a bag or sack, we're going to ignore it. Light the torches.
Right. The promise
Enter.
of safety.
Finish off this quest item. And then we're going to go and get it, just in case there's 2 things. Because, you know, optimization. It does contain loot, and it does in fact contain 2 things.
It's only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
We can carry this home, it's all good. Right, so that's about 7,000 in loot, plus 7,000 in rewards. So we're doing well. Gonna skip all that. Fortunately, we did pick up a disease on the way. Balanced, Inui, and Last Gasp. Plus 1 speed if... That's not a good one actually, but I suppose it's better than a terrible one. Balanced versus Ruins Explorer. That actually is probably a bit more beneficial. As mentioned, if we're going into the Darkest Dungeon, we really don't want specific area bonuses. Or maybe we do, I don't know. We'll find out.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear.
So, plus 10% to damage skills is now permanent.
Surrounding acres.
We shall go and quickly get some people medically cured. Thank you. Was there another one? For some reason I thought there was another one. No, we didn't get a disease in the mission. I thought for some reason we did. Let's have a look at the stagecoach then. We have... Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to recruit, but until somebody dies, there's almost no point. I also don't know what I'm going to need. That's the other side of it. I can, though.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
I'm going to increase that again. So now we're going to get 5 heroes at a time, and we're going to get experienced ones. So that should give us more options in case we need to cover somebody. And I'm hoping that they'll actually be slightly higher level, though that might actually cause me a few more issues when that comes up. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Blacksmith requires deeds. Unfortunately, so did that, didn't it? Yes, it did. I've just wasted some deeds doing this. I suppose I could trade in some of the crests for it. Okay, thank you. Oh, we need now. Okay. Oh well, that's my own fault, really. But okay, that means we now have enough deeds at least, so we might be able to get to weapons 5 soon, which will be that'll be important. So we now have a boost to that at least. So let's have a look at our stress levels actually, because I think Oldie Bones needs a night out. So will you only go to the bar, or is it just a case of you will only go to the bar? So that's fine. You can go and get drunk. The navigator will... Oh, that's annoying. Alright, fine. We don't need to necessarily cure your stress at the moment. It's still at a manageable level. So we'll hold that there, and next time we shall play more Darkest Dungeon. Until then.